Paid in Full by Victoria Leigh. Story told by Lucy Blue. A Faceless voice production.
Suni looked around the opulent room, completely oblivious to its beauty. She felt like a naughty schoolgirl waiting for her punishment in the principal's office. She laughed humorously at the picture she'd painted in her mind's eye. Anwar, Suni's brother, was in trouble again. It seemed like she spent her entire life getting him out of trouble, but this was the last time. This time, it seemed, she was going to have to pay a bigger price for his pardon, and she would have to use her body as payment. She was doing this for her mother. If Anwar went to jail, her mother would be devastated. A single mother, she'd worked 2 jobs to provide Suni and her brother with the best life she could. Now she was sick, and there was no way Suni was going to allow the time she had left to be filled with worry. Unable to sit any longer, Suni wandered over to the window and stood looking out at the beautifully tailored gardens. Her mouth was so dry she could barely swallow. Oh God, what if he's old and wrinkled? How would she sleep with him? I have to stop this, she thought. For the sake of her mother, though, she had no choice. She had to satisfy this man. Suni heard the door open and felt her stomach heave as she apprehensively watched the man enter the room. This can't be him, she thought. This man was gorgeous. Not the kind of man who would have to resort to underhanded tactics to get a woman. This man could have any woman he wanted. Hello, Suni. I'm Jake Williamson. I trust my man made it clear what's expected of you. Stunned by his matter-of-fact tone, Suni could only stare at him in disgust. Suni, at least be honest. You're here to keep your brother out of jail. Sleeping with me is a means of doing that, Jake stated matter-of-factly. I don't understand why you're doing this. I mean, you're not an ugly man by any means, and you're obviously rich, so you could have any woman you want. So why me? Suni asked, slightly puzzled. Because I don't want any woman, Suni. I want you. You have the look of a princess and the body that brings a man to his knees. I think we would look good together. That's it? Suni said, disgusted. We'd look good together? You want me as an ornament on your arm? And in my bed, he added with a cool smile. You bastard! Suni spat at him. Watch your mouth, Suni. I expect you to be a lady. I thought you wanted me to be your whore. Jake smiled coolly. Let me show you to the bedroom. Are you a virgin? He asked rather rudely.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?